guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. If you're still enjoying the series, of course, drop a like on the video. Now, we're going to do the the Champions League group stage draw. We're in the third pot, which is a bit annoying, and considering the board wants us to get to the quarter-finals, so that's going to be difficult. Who else is here? We've got Stoya, Bruges, Salzburg, Tel Aviv, Wolfsburg are down there. Young Boys, Malmö, and Feyenoord. So that's interesting. Okay, we're going to start the draw, and we'll do a question of the day. Today's question of the day is this: will you ever do videos on the old FM and Championship Manager games if you still have them? No. Mainly because I literally don't have them. The first FM game I had was FM 2013. So, yeah, I'm fairly new to the whole FM thing. I played a bit of FIFA Manager back in the days, which, again, I apologise for, because it is a pile of wank in comparison, and obviously they stopped making it now. But yeah, so that's basically, it's a hard no on that one, because I'd have to go out and actually buy them, and I just don't see the point, really. But there you go, that's the reason I won't be doing that. Now, what group do we want to avoid, apart from all of them at this point? Sporting and Dortmund, that'd be a fun one, actually. That'd be quite cool, because we get to see play against Duarte. Please not Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. We can't be, can we? Might be Shakhtar Barca, though. No. Gelsenkirchen, Schalke, no. Juve, Monaco. Oh, God, we got to play Monaco again. And Juve. That's going to be... Then again, we were able to beat Monaco 3-0 in the Europa League final, so you never know. We might actually be able to have a chance of getting through that group in the second place, because Juve are going to be incredibly difficult. But again, it's our first attempt at... oh, here we go. Who we get? And we've been given Maccabi Tel Aviv, so we're going to have to go to Israel. That's going to be an interesting tie, if nothing else. So hopefully we should be able to get 6 points against Maccabi Tel Aviv, but it's what we do against Monaco that's really going to make the difference. And we just do... it's the Man United game in today's episode. So I will join you guys in a sec. Enjoy the highlights, of course, of the games we played this month, and I'll join you guys in a sec for the Man United game. Oh, Skins past his man. Look at this from Roman Masek. Peter now. He's that run. Finds Van den Heuvel. Oh my God, he scored on his debut. Inside 30 seconds, Kenneth Van den Heuvel in for Fabio today gives Wimbledon the lead. Brilliant stuff. Baker steps up and scores the penalty for Everton. Bit annoying because the only two shots they've had so far have been from range, and then we go and do that. We've also missed a penalty. Great stuff. Slip through Salvi. Salvi picks it up, and he finds someone. Goes out for Manquillo. Ball across. Van den Heuvel's in again. It's 2-1 to Wimbledon. Kenneth Van den Heuvel on his debut scores twice. What a fill-in for Fabio he's been. Right, Mateus needs to round the corner for Salvi. You know he can. Salvi's in and Salvi scores. Mateus links up the play nicely. Wimbledon have a third goal, and it's 3-1. Game over. Lovely old job. Well, there we go. Wimbledon 3, Everton 1. Good win in the end. Could have been more. Well done, Kenneth. Steps up for Liverpool and scores the penalty. 2 penalties conceded in 2 games. Come on, guys, you could do better than that. Alberto to the byline. Henderson. Oh, it's deflected and in. That's annoying. A Moha own goal now. A penalty and an own goal. What a rubbish day this is. Manquillo, and that's it. Liverpool 2, Wimbledon 0. Bit annoying. Penalty and an own goal, but there you go. We didn't do the job and score our own goal, so there you go. Over the top of Van den Heuvel's through again, finds Peter, and it is 1-0 at the Etihad to Wimbledon. We've been superb. Alexander Peter with the goal, Van den Heuvel with the assist. Great stuff. 1-0 Wimbledon. Nice football from Wimbledon. Ball in. Van den Heuvel! It's 2-0 at the Etihad, and Van den Heuvel has scored 3 times in the Premier League already. What a player he's proving to be. My God. John Stone steps up, scores. That's 3 straight games we've conceded penalties now, and it's not been any of the new players, so I don't know what's changed. Isla steps up and scores. We finally score a penalty. Manchester City 1, Wimbledon 3. Philip Isla off the bench. 3-1 Wimbledon. Great result so far. Javier Palista, watch out. Oh, he's got the pace. That's a goal. And City have got one back. We've just missed 2 1-on-1s. Better than that. And now City get one. Damn it. Iceland nearly. There we go. Manchester City 2, Wimbledon 3. A brilliant away win. Fantastic performance from Kenneth again. Great stuff. He was missing against Liverpool, and that might have been the key. Right, guys, we are back, and this is what the league is currently looking like. Now, as you would have seen from the highlights, we've done okay so far. 3 wins and a defeat, and that's not bad when you look at who we played. You know, beating Spurs away from home and City away from home were huge results. But Kenneth, what a man. He's got 3 league goals already. He picked up an assist, I think, or it might have been a back pass from them. I don't know. Point is, we're sitting in 3rd place. We're comfortable. Well, we're inside the top 4. Arsenal, of course, have won every game so far. The Liverpool game was a bit of a disappointment, and I think the reason that we were so poor in that game, because we still played relatively well, and I think like they were lucky to win the game in some respects, but I think the thing that was the key for us is that Kenneth Van den Heuvel, or I'm just going to call him Kenneth from now on, he was an under-21 player before that game, and it meant that we had an under-21s game, and I didn't realise that, which meant that he couldn't play in the Liverpool game. So he's in the full squad now, and that's all good now, which basically means that he's fine in that sense. But it meant that he missed that game, and it really did make a lot of a difference, because he's been superb in Fabio's place. He really looks like he could be the real deal. And with that in mind, I've decided that Shane Williams is off at the end of the season. He's made a massive meal out of it this month, and has basically said that, you know, he's going to cause all kinds of problems if I don't. Actually, I don't know what he was trying to do, because I said that he said he'd happily run down his contract, so I said I'd let him rot in the reserves, and he said, oh, you'll regret treating me like this, fee fi fo fum, and all that shit. So, yeah, that's how we stand right now. Let's look at the stats. Top goal scorer at the moment is Kenneth, with 3 goals in 2 games. Brilliant stuff. Alexander Peters got struck 3 times so far. Salvi has 1. Obviously, Gafrascoli has 1, as does Isla. Assist-wise, Salvi's got 2 assists in that first game, which isn't too bad, but I'd like to see a bit more consistency out of those guys. Pass completion, Achibar's done okay when he's played as well. One thing I have noticed so far, though, is we've conceded a lot of penalties. In fact, our last 3 matches, we've conceded penalties, which was weird, because it wasn't like it was players that we brought in that were conceding them. Gomez conceded 1, Achibar conceded another, and I think it might have been Bonnie, who was, fair enough, young. But it was really weird to see 3 straight penalties in 3 straight games. Obviously, we've had 2 penalties over that time too, but only scored 1 of them. So, Manchester United today. Now, they've actually lost a couple of players in the summer, so you never know. So, Peter, Fabio, Masek, Salvi, Baltam, Farmer, Gomez, Mohar, Zissa, Achibar, no. There we go. That's what I'm looking at the moment. Now, remember, where is... Oh, Mateus is not available, so Adam Kirk will have to be the backup for us, I think. Although I'm going to put I'm going to put Kenneth on the bench, because of course we can. We've got to have Kenneth on the bench. I really enjoyed him. Like, he's been out on loan for a couple of seasons, and I think this could be the year that he steps up. He's got that 11 finishing, which I think helps, but he's got decent stats in a lot of other areas, and I think there's a long way to go for him. But he's only 19 years old, and I think with the way he's made the impact this year, why not give him a go, you know? Why not give him a run out? So, Peter, yeah, we've already done that, haven't we? So let's get into this. It's Man United at home. We win, we go above them. I feel like we should win. I mean, it's a difficult one. Like, sometimes I don't like choosing these ones as live comms, because I feel like if we lose, it's like, I don't know, people just get angry about it. But I feel like today, you know what, let's pick some hard games to do as the live comms. That way we can really test ourselves. That's why I wanted to do Real Madrid instead of Spurs away. Fabio is back. Match fitness isn't quite there yet, but of course that's because he's missed a few games. But I think that with Fabio back in the team, and besides, if we have to get him off, then we can, because we've got Kenneth, the man of the moment, to come on. And I think this episode probably does need to be named after him, particularly if he does anything today off the bench. So, it's Man United at home. We'll do our best, basically. Now, Gomez is, of course, still... Oh, Peter's in here. What a lovely bit of play that is from Peter. Brilliant save from David De Gea. I swear he wasn't Man United goalkeeper last season. Has he joined them again? I don't know. Baltam. Lovely bit of play off the bat, though. Nice start to the game. A chance inside the first 10 minutes there from Peter, which is good. Can Masek find a little sneaky pass? Salvi. Can he find a sneaky pass? Out for Manquillo. Can he find a sneaky cross? He doesn't. But he might find Sam Farmer. Or long clearance, but Zissa's in there. The 2 centre-backs... it's going to take a while for me to actually see whether they're worth it or not. I think it'll be better when Gomez can play there again. Masek again on the edge. He's so good. I love having a centre mid that can actually take people on. It's really weird to see, but it's great. Ball in. Peter's header, and it is 1-0 here at New Plough Arena. Alexander Peter, his 4th goal in 5 matches in the league anyway, and that's nice. That's what I like to see from him. He's clearly got a bit of a goal-scoring threat. He's not like Kirk or Mateus, who have been a little bit iffy. We've put him in and he started scoring straight away, which says a lot to me about his potential. Manquillo does really well here. I don't know if it's his cross or not. Takes 2 United players on, whips it in. Peter's up there, brilliant header, near post, and it is 1-0. We win this, and this season starts to look very, very good for us, particularly with all the hard games out the way early. Salvi can make a breakaway. Oh, what are you doing? What? Oh, we're going to concede now, aren't we? No. Oh, penalty. Wait for it. Oh, I don't know why Salvi didn't just bring that down. There was a run being made on his left-hand side, and he's just ignored it and headed the ball for some reason. But hey, there we go. Whatever. It's 1-0 to Wimbledon. Good start so far. We've hit the target in all of our shots so far, which is nice. In fact, we're hitting the target an awful lot, which is nice. It's good, but I want to see a few clear-cut opportunities, some really good chances. We've had a few half opportunities, apparently. I guess the goal was probably one of those. United haven't hit the target yet, but that doesn't mean they won't, and it doesn't mean that they won't score the moment that they do. It's definitely a... Wow. It definitely strikes me as an exploit the flank type of situation. You might notice I've got the prevent short goalkeeper distribution on from the start now. I added it into the tactic. Just... Oh, Nouri now. Go on, maybe we can get a break on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Doesn't matter what you do, does it? That's annoying. We've done alright so far, and I don't really consider that us playing any worse. It's just frustrating to concede a goal like that. Just so simple as well. Back post, goalkeeper doesn't move. Dybala with the finish. It's a great strike from Dybala, but really, guys, come on, we can do better than this. We can do better. We should be doing better because, again, we're playing well. We just need to work our way through them. Moha has not had a best performance today. In fact, he might be a half-time substitution because of how bad he's playing. He's on a booking as well. Notice how Fabrizio's there. He actually can play for us this year, but he will not be because he's just not that good. Atchabar, I'd rather have him in there, to be honest. He's got a bit more about him, and Moha's not had the best game so far. I know it's difficult when you bring in 2 new players in that position, but I don't know. I would have expected a bit more from him so far. But hey, we'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Man United so far, again, done nothing. The crosses have been much better down this right side. And for that reason, I'm tempted to just go for it down there, because Baltam will still get the ball, no doubt, but it means he can get in and act as that third striker at times, rather than having to create the crosses himself. We need a bit more out of Fabio today. Might see a bit of Kenneth in the second half, if that's the case, because Fabio, he's been okay, but he's not been anything special today. I'd be a bit disappointed if we drew this game, if I'm honest, because we played well enough. I want to see... What do I want to see? Maybe even just drop that tempo down a little bit to allow us to maybe get a better chance available. If we can fashion an opportunity, just having a slightly lower tempo might mean we've got a better chance of taking it. But it will depend, because we still need to create the opportunities. And here we go. Gafrascoli, come on, a bit of revenge. Fabio, and it's put in, I think, by Fabio in the end. Or is it Peter? No, it's Alexander Peter. Wimbledon 2, Manchester United 1. Alexander Peter with the goal. Don't think that's going to be, unfortunately, an assist for Gafrascoli this time, because I think it was Fabio that took the initial strike. And it's bounced back, but Alexander Peter's in on the rebound. Wimbledon 2, Man United 1. Another 2 goals for Alexander Peter. That's what I like to see. Fabio will get an assist on that, though, apparently. Unless he got an assist on the first goal. No, he didn't, did he? But he isn't having the best time of it today, so we're actually going to go with my gut and get Kenneth into this game. What other change do I want to make? Salvi's been okay. I'd be tempted to get either Isla or Baltam on at some point. I love having 2 wingers on the bench to replace our 2 wingers. It's so fun. It's just great to have these options. Oh dear, not another free kick goal, please. Good clearance, Renato Sanchez. I don't know. I feel like we've done enough to deserve the win, but that doesn't mean we get the win. That's the thing. Oh, go on, Sammy. Go on, Sammy. God, he's like the little engine that could, isn't he? Peter, lovely ball over the top for Fabio. Can he make it 3-1 before he goes off the pitch? No, he can't. Could have done with a goal right there. How is that not a clear-cut opportunity? Could have done with a chance there taken, but we've got Kenneth on. Can he make the difference? He is, after all, a bit more midfield-minded. Baltam now. I mean, he's got 3 goals in the league already. Salvi. Baltam, can he pull it back for someone? Oh, please don't shoot. He's going to shoot. And it's saved by De Gea, but at least it's another corner for us. We do love a good corner. 10 of them already today. Salvi's ball. Whipped in, and it's claimed. Kenneth is number 50, I think. Yeah, he must be. I thought he was number 52. But oh well. We've got one more sub left. Who needs the substitution or is just not playing that well? Salvi or... Okay, we're going to get Salvi off for Everton. Give him a little run out. Everton, I thought about selling him, and he did want to leave, but in the end he decided not to, and I kind of thought, since we hadn't managed to bring anyone else in to fill that gap, it might just be wise to keep him. I feel like if we were to win this, we'd probably deserve it, which would be superb for our start of the season. I don't know, maybe we should go defensive. I don't know, I feel like that's a bad idea. Look at that, 3 out of 5 as well for Kenneth, and that's going to do it. It's going to be Wimbledon 2, Manchester United 1. There you go, another win. We're beating the teams around us. We've taken 12 points from games involving pretty much every team around us in the league. We've beaten Spurs, we've beaten City, we've beaten Manchester United, and we've beaten Everton, who are of course at bottom, so they don't really count. The only thing in there is the loss at Liverpool, and Alexander Peter with the goal again. That's really, really nice to see. I'm very, very pleased for him. He's been superb for us this season so far. Had a few little blippy games, but for the most part, he's been on point. Now we've got Juve up right next, which is a shame. If I'd have known that, I might have moved that one forward a little bit. But we'll probably do our next game, next live will probably be the next Champions League match we've got, because I think that'd be a bit of fun to do a Champions League game. It'd probably be away from home, so... I'm guessing it'll either be Monaco or Maccabi Tel Aviv. But you never know. If it's Maccabi Tel Aviv, we might play a slightly weakened team and try out Kenneth in that role with maybe Fabio up top for a little bit. I don't know why it's taken ages to do this right now. But that is very strange, actually. We're not even in the transfer window anymore. But there you go. One thing, a little tip I found. You know, sometimes if you get a transfer bid for your player and you can stall the offer, if you're in that sort of last few days of the transfer window, just stall it. It means that the player doesn't get upset, the team doesn't get upset, nobody cares, and it will just run over the outside of the transfer window, so you no longer have to make the sale. It's quite a useful little thing I've done a few times. What is going on? I know it's a Saturday, but seriously, guys, come on now. I might just have to cut to the point where this actually finishes loading, because I don't know what it's playing at the moment. Right, we are back finally. So we've got next game. We've got Juve, we've got Fulham. Rotherham, which is winnable. Rotherham, which will be obviously... Oh my god, there's Chelsea after that as well. And it's going to be Maccabi Tel Aviv away from home. So we're going to go to Tel Aviv and play against Maccabi. I think that'll be a fun one to do. So in the next episode, we're going to be doing that. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, please do drop a like on the video. That would be superb. And if you'd like to even more than that, please do subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 7 o'clock. And I will join you guys in the next episode for an away game against Maccabi Tel Aviv in our first ever match in the Champions League. First ever live comment in the Champions League. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.